Hello, everyone. Yes, I do own the Mario 3D collection. I didn't actually buy it for myself either. It was bought for me by my mom. One of the few games she actually bought me. All right, let's do Nereus 4 Under Siege. Someone's dying. Oh, it's me. I was worried it was gonna be someone else. Ah, fuck, Xenoblade was a good time. The Black Legion invasion caught the defenders of Nereus 4 completely off guard. It is an understandable but still unforgivable failing. I must find a way to reorganize the defenders and arouse their fighting spirit before the Imperium loses another valuable world to the ruinous powers. Oh, fuck. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna play, Xenoblade Chronicles X on stream if I'm going to. Because apparently much of the game is unplayable now without the online features, which I never noticed them when I was playing, but maybe I just got them passively without realizing it.
This world is burning, Captain. Any news about our situation?
It's not great, Inquisitor. The air is full of desperate Vox transmissions. The initial attack of the Black Legion came without warning. They've overrun the local headquarters of the Astra Militarum.
Any news about High Marshal Forte? His command post is in the city. Right now, he is our best chance of revitalizing the defenses.
According to the latest reports, he was captured with his retinue.
A leader unable to defend himself is the way forward. Loading.
Wow, she turned on him quick. She was like, this guy's the best chance of getting everyone together. Apparently he was captured. Well, a leader not able to defend himself isn't worth following. Hey guys, join me for a boss fight. Oh my, rushing right in. So how do I get more banners back?
This is High Marshal Albrecht Corte, acting senior commander of the Astra Militarum. I hereby proclaim the unconditional surrender of all remaining Imperial forces, including the Astra Militarum regiments, planetary defense forces, and the local militia. Further resistance would be a futile waste of Imperial lives.
That's the last thing our forces need. Captain, tell the Portuguese to scramble this transmission right now.
Understood.
Loading.
This guy's gonna be super executed. Come on, guys, join me for a boss fight. Don't leave him to the forces of the chaos alone. You could have to fight the King of Kings, or technical difficulties, and then he'll have to show Vector that he can defeat technical difficulties. And we don't want Vector to be shown up. Yeah, this guy's super dead. Yeah, he's canceling. Wait, why is he doing that? You get banners from the supply chest? Or do you only get, like, so many of them per mission? Just so I can understand why people don't really like them, because I'll see online that people weren't a fan of the banners. Well, if you could you take a look if you're free and see how you get more of them if you can? I figure I may as well try to get the perks tied to them if I can. They come from the supply crates, which I think they might. Okay, I got some from the supply crate, I think. Unsure. But looks like it came from the supply crate. Look at this big force over here. Alright. Battle sister away. Looks like Jeremy took on technical difficulties. Can't find a clear answer? Alright, well, you tried. That's all I can ask for. Oh, we got some word bearers and some Black Legion.
It's time to silence the cowardly propaganda once and for all.
Mordecai the Mind Worker. Ow. Fuck, why is my character taking 9 years to get up? It's never happened before. This guy can't get an attack in there. Get wrecked. He hates it.
How are you faring down there, Inquisitor?
Our work in this Emperor-forsaken city is done. The Vox station is silenced, and the Black Legion traitors are decimated. We'll leave the rest for the Loyalist forces.
I have a question. How could any of you let Vector's favorite Pokemon get away like that?
High Marshal Corte, explain yourself.
What? Where am I? Accursed sorcery! Inquisitor, I wasn't myself. I swear by the Emperor I could never betray our cause.
Alright, we get a morality choice. The uninitiated stand no chance against the power of the warp. I will spare the High Marshal's life, but I expect gratitude from him. Or, we live in a grim galaxy. Weakness deserves no remorse. I have no choice but to execute the High Marshal. Alright, so the High Marshal was apparently under the thrall or mind ensorcelment of, well, the chaos. And that's why he sent out that transmission You would say spare him? Alright. The
A
radical
smart
choice it is.
decision, Inquisitor. The gratitude of a High Marshal is a strong currency.
Alright. We did it. Alright, let's see if we got any additional stuff towards the heroic deed. I still haven't leveled up, are you serious? Any banner related ones? Kill 500 enemies while standing within your banner's range. Okay, so yeah, deploy 150 banners. Well, that's 6 and 40. All right, so both of these will get us some points. So definitely worth using. Yeah, all right, we can keep the banners up and try to get those because, like, honestly, it's not a hard way to get some points. Oops. Okay. Okay. So this armor here has a 50% of your reflect chance is added to your chance to trigger a thunderbolt of authority on hit taken. Minus 14 quality. Okay. Less HP. It's not as good as the one I'm wearing, I don't think. Hold on. Yeah, let's go to the next mission. Alright, so we've protected 2 of the 3 locations on Nereus that were under attack by the Black Legion. Now we have the Doomed City. Now I saved this one for last because it was the only one that wasn't numbered. The capital of Nereus City was doomed to perish. The city was overrun by the Black Legion, and most of the citizens were butchered by the blood-crazed invaders. Yet they were the lucky ones. A handful of survivors were taken into captivity. Who knows what cruel fate awaits them? I'm afraid there's not much left to do, except for retribution. I'm just gonna add ensorcelment as a quote. Just the word. Why? Didn't you know that Piamet has a special ability called ensorcelment?
This used to be a thriving capital. Now there is nothing left but ashes.
That's not entirely true. The majority of the local population is deceased or missing, but the bioscanners have located a large group of survivors. Their numbers are dwindling, though, following a perfectly regulated pattern. Strange.
It makes sense, Magos. I have analyzed the operations of the traitors, and their attack against the Nereus III is an odd one. It's a backwater feudalistic planet, lacking any military, logistical, or economic importance. From their perverted point of view, there is only one important resource here.
Human livestock.
Exactly. For their unholy rituals. You should rip them apart before it's too late, Inquisitor.
This time your bloodthirst is perfectly appropriate, Thorn.
You thought it was in fecal mint? Nah, in fecal met. Just gotta have the met on there. Blood in the baker's fire. All right, Jeremy. If you could have sex with a word bearer, a plague marine, or a Black Legion member, which one would you pick? There was also a green one in this that didn't look like the other plague marines. Are there other chaos ones that use green? Suppression levels. Could I just die? I mean, you could, I suppose, but then we wouldn't get the answer to the hypothetical. Very much EXP though. These are like same level areas as me, which is kind of intriguing. The answer would be dying inside, which would still be an answer, just not the one you're looking for. Okay, so let's remove dying as an option. And let's say that you were in Sorcery, but still got part of a choice. Which one would you pick?
Interesting development, Inquisitor. While you were finishing up with this rabble, I detected strange fluctuations in the energy field protecting the Black Legion ritual.
Be more specific, Magos.
It's only a theory, but it looks like their motive force fuels the energy field. All you have to do is sever this bond, and you can disrupt their ritual.
I will sever all their bonds, with great severity.
Probably a Black Legion member, because that would be the one least likely to result in a tortured death. Dying would still happen, but it would be less likely to be drawn out. Alright.
There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature. Back to the Abyss creature. I wonder why this chest was so heavily protected.
I wonder why this chest was so heavily protected. It's just filled with semen. Like, just to the brim. Dad Jews opens the chest and it's just like, oh, here we fucking go again. You know what? I do have to admit, you're right. Less kills than I thought.
This cultist fought harder than the rest. Perhaps he was some kind of a leader.
They can't even name their planets properly. Pathetic. This is the 4th war on the Third World. This will be the last one for me. The Warlock has cut deep this time, right into the soul of the new converts that fled. Or some of the new converts have fled. Fools, it won't save them. We cannot be saved. We were marked by the forked blade. And there is no escape for us. I feel my life slithering away into the hex. The ritual cannot be interrupted, he said. It must be a powerful sorcery, he said. The rift must be open, he said. We will die one way or another, he said. I believe him. He tells the truth, even when he lies. And he lies a lot. This is not the glory he promised me. This is not the eternal life that the voices promised me. We are nothing but meat stuck between the ever-turning cogs. You were right, Mother. I'm a fool.
The corpse may be worthy of inspection.
Okay, the banners do come from the supply crates. That makes my life easier. Gary, what are your thoughts on supply crates? I don't know if they have to be in the field of it as well, but all it says is that I get kills while standing in the field of the banner, so the Bruce banner. They are full of supplies. You ever get upset when they aren't full of supplies? Like you go there to pick up supplies, there's just nothing in there. I'm over here slashing the crap out of these dudes, and they're like, you know what? It'll be a good thing to do right now. Start summoning something while this guy's clearly trying to slice our throat. Hey Stan, welcome back. How was the dentist? Did you flirt with them? Oh, we have another orbital station somewhere nearby. There it is. None of that news. Minor cavities? Not too bad.
Noting.
Okay, let's drop a banner. Yeah, he died in time. Repent. Oh, okay. There's a boss up here. Let's go through that. This is more like a champion than a boss, but... Okay, we've killed 4 of the 5 camps. And...
Loading.
Did the dentist tell you that these cavities were caused by Tiamat? Yes, if you've been around any annoying people for around 12 years. Tiamatides, exactly. It's gonna suck that your whole identity as a summoner is tied to 2 other summoners, and you guys always just summon the moment the person you're fighting appears on screens, with no other defenses. Jeremy, if you could beat any boss from Dragon Quest, would it be Sir Dirk Worthington? How come? Alright, there's the bridge over there. Excellent. The banners last a little more than 10 seconds, but...
Good news, Inquisitor. The energy field has collapsed. You can now access the site of their rituals.
Good news indeed. They will pay the price for butchering the city.
This dude just flew the fuck in here and got murdered for it. Anyway, Sir Dirk Worthington serves a very important role in the Dragon Quest universe. You see, his whole existence is meant to be there to get beat up by teenagers. So when a kid comes of age, 16, they go to the cave of I forget the name of the cave, but at the back of the cave lives Sir Dirk Worthington, where his sole existence is to be beat up by teenagers.
You are a thorn in my side, Inquisitor. It's time to gently remove you.
Oh. Shit, I am done. That was fast.
Have you defeated them, Inquisitor?
Just in time. The ritual was almost complete. Had they opened the warp rift, this planet would have been engulfed by demonic hordes. Alas, there's not much left to save or reclaim here. Time to return to the ship.
Time to return to the ship. Did it.
I have an urgent message for you, Inquisitor.
Of course you do.
Inquisitor, the flagship of the Black Legion, the Inferius Eternum, has finally revealed itself at Nereus 4 and started a massive planetary bombardment. The civilian losses are regretful, but this move reeks of desperation. The bombardment resulted in massive firestorms, and the damage is massive, even for my taste.
She loves the word
Inquisitor
massive.
Eternum is still in orbit, led by a heretic Astartes called Lord Antaros, the bringer of damnation. A Calidus assassin managed to infiltrate the ship, but she has failed to properly execute her mission. However, she managed to install a teleport beacon close to the bridge before her regrettable demise. I want you to be the wrath of the Imperium.
Of course you do. Alright, let's look at our gear. Alright, 58. Alright. Go. Banner of Valor. Okay. Let's do this one. Oh, not a big enough upgrade. Getting rid of that. Still has a lot of slots on it, so we could put a bunch of stuff in there and make it better, possibly. But even then, it's like stats are still worse, so. Alright. We have a Banner of Valor now. I don't 100% know what that's going to do for me, but. Yeah, let's take a break. I'll come back and do possibly the last 30 minutes of today's stream, though I might do a little bit more than that. We'll be right back, guys.